moment ago, Jeff. He said edgy, at best, edgy.
Yeah, that's what we talked about earlier, Marty. It's just the grip level is down, and when you don't have that grip, Steve, you have nothing to lean on before the car spins out. So you're always operating right on the edge of control.
It's Hailie Deegan. She's had a few starts in the NASCAR Craftsman Truck Series here at the Nashville Super Speedway, but this will be her first in a NASCAR Xfinity car. And Jeff, they are quite different, aren't they?
Yeah, they really are. Completely different race vehicles, but that's what makes the series great. It's very unique. And it takes a certain type of driving.
Yeah, she's run the entire series this year. Had a 15th early in the season at Las Vegas. Had a 12th at Talladega. Just trying to run laps. You know, it's good and bad. So the Xfinity Series is great when we see the big stars like Ty Gibbs come back down and run the series. But sometimes I think we, underappreciate just what's kind of on tap for drivers like Hailie Deegan, who's just trying to get laps and continue to improve her stock car racing skills.
And Logan Bearden, who you see there in the 35 car, the 28-year-old from Texas, he actually builds the suspensions for that 15 car, works for AM Racing on a full-time basis as he tries to make his way forward in the sport. And now you see Logan's going to get back on track and get a few laps in the 35.
That is so cool to be able, to work on race cars for another team, have a chance to drive a race car. And Steve, those are the kind of people that you want in your race shop. People that can do a lot of different kinds of race things, and that's important in this series. In Cup, you have a lot of specialists that focus on one or two projects. In this series, you have to have people that can do almost anything.
We talk a lot about practice and what you can learn. Well, Ty Gibbs has run 24 laps, and here's instantly what jumps out. No surprise that he's fast, but what is shocking is just this surface does not want to slow down. 31:17 is fast time. Well, 31:98 was lap 24. So, I mean, that is not, it sounds like a lot because it's 0.8 of a second, but most of that happens in like lap 1 or 2. Once you get to about lap 5 or 6, it's the same lap time over and over and over. That tells me stage 1, you're not going to pit. Stage 2, you're not going to pit. And as soon as you can make it on fuel in that final stage, you're probably going to get tires on that thing and run to the finish.
So we talked about why Xfinity drivers run this, Cup drivers run the Xfinity Series. This is one reason. Check out Ty getting on pit road. That is a tight entrance getting on pit road.
Yeah.
And that orange box sitting on the outside, he just made it. And so now in an Xfinity practice, think about that. In an Xfinity practice, he already learned something about how do I maximize my pace getting on pit road. He may be trying it again. Yep, sure enough, he's coming down pit road again. It's, milliseconds matter in this sport. If you can find a way to get on pit road just a little bit better under green flag conditions, that could be 5 or 6, 7 car lengths on the racetrack. So, again, an opportunity to learn.
Gave it a little wider berth there. Ty Gibbs, fastest in